February the 8th, early in the morning, and I have got my pre-op for my hysterectomy today. And yeah, I didn't have a good night at all last night. I ended up having to take some morphine because my back, my hip, and my groin. I've got a crazy cat running around. Decided to give me a lot of gyp last night. Just out the blue. It hasn't been that bad, but quite a while. So yeah, so I'm not long up, as you can tell. I was saying that I look like this in most videos, so I've just quickly put earrings in. Took the first lot of medication. I'm just about to take a painkiller, and then I'm gonna have to eat a biscuit or something. Because having the painkillers and empty stomach is not good. What should I do in Zoomies at this time in the morning? Yeah. So I'm nervous, obviously. I have white coat syndrome, and I'm sure a lot of you probably do, because it's not nice going to the doctors or the hospital anyway. But my anxiety levels go up sky high. And I'm going to the hospital appointment myself today. My mum did ask if she wanted to come with me, but I was like, no, it's just a pre-op, it's fine. But it still doesn't make me any less anxious. But it's not as if I'm having an operation. Can you imagine how scared and nervous I'm going to be from the actual operation? But that's normal, everybody is. Shadow, can you not? I've bought her like a tunnel, play tunnel. And it's made out of that, like almost like tent material, and she loves it, and she's getting all excited and all that. Maybe she thinks she's going out, so. But yeah. So me ass is making buttons this morning because I'm nervous and I'm anxious. But I don't know how long a pre-op appointment is. I can't remember, because the last pre-op I had must have been about 10 years ago, and obviously things have changed now. So, and it's a different hospital. So yeah, so I'm nervous, very nervous. Hopefully I'll get given the date today for the actual operation, so in my mind I can prepare. If not, they're probably going to say they'll send me out a letter. But I'm pretty sure today I'll be handed a letter and told when to come in. So let me just take this painkiller. Me a little thing here, tablets. I'm just about to take a Solpadol. 30/500 Solpadol. I should really be taking 2, but on an empty stomach and going out, it makes my dizziness worse. So I'm just taking the 1 for now, and I'll take more with me. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's about, the time is about 8:15. It's just playing with the lid. And my appointment's at 10. So let me just take a tablet, stop waffling on. Yeah, so I'm about to go and get dressed. This has not been a very good angle to film on. Yeah, so I'm about to go and get dressed, and yeah, I'll see if I can record little bits and pieces in the hospital, but obviously not really meant to do that. I can't, of course, record in the room, but yeah, I'll try my best to record whatever I can, and then when I come back I'll let you know what happened in the pre-op. Speak to you later, guys. So that's me dressed. Sorry, I've only got my lamp on. I can't use my iPad because I don't want to use the battery on my phone. So, I just moved my earrings. Dear. Great recording. Yeah, so this is me dressed. I can't remember where I'm meant to be looking at now because I've got my iPad horizontal. So yeah, so I'm dressed, ready to go. I'm just about to call a taxi. Great lighting, Diane. Yeah. So yeah, I shall try and record what I can if I remember. If I forget, then forgive me, I'll record more, obviously, on the day of the actual hysterectomy. But yeah, So I'll speak to you all later, guys, and I'll let you know what happens. Hi everyone, so I am back from the pre-op. As you can see, I'm tucked up in bed. I did do a little video when I was first back from the pre-op, but looking back on the video, I just looked an absolute riot, and I was like, no, my nose looked huge, I looked pale, you could see the bags under my eyes. I was like, no, I'm not putting that on. Didn't get a date for the hysterectomy, and I was told it's up to an 18-week wait. They put me down on a cancellation list so I could get a call one evening or afternoon to say to come in at 6 a.m. the next morning to come and have it. So I'm on that list. If not, it's up to 18 weeks. If I don't get a letter to have it within 18 weeks, I have to go and do the pre-op again and wait another 18 weeks. Well, up to another 18 weeks after that. So how long's a piece of string? Yeah. So due to staff shortages and everything else, whatever other excuse they want to give, it's gone from a 1 to 2 week wait after pre-op. I'm in Ayrshire, if anybody wants to know, if you're new here, not subscribed to my channel. I'm in Ayrshire, and for a hysterectomy wait, it's up to 18 weeks. I don't know whether it's the same for all operations or whether it's just the hysterectomies, but that's what hysterectomies are, up to 18 weeks. So how long's a piece of string? So yeah, so I went in today and I had to speak to numerous different people dealing with different things. So the anaesthetist was going over everything. I was in with her for about an hour, and yeah, then I had my weight took, my height took, blood pressure and blood tests, and I had to have different nurses doing bloods because 2 of them were adamant they were getting blood out of my arm, even though I told them you can't. My arms don't like giving blood no more, because I've had many tests over the years. You have to get it out like my hand, basically this one, or my neck, or even like a vein in my ankle. So yeah, but they got it out of my hand. As you can see, I've had a couple of goes in the arm, and then she got it out of my hand. Another one had to come in and get it out of my hand, because the one that does the arm says she doesn't know how to get it out of hand. So I was weeping cushion earlier. So yeah, so they've done that, and they've done my blood pressure, which is obviously a little bit high because I have white coat syndrome, and yeah, meaning I don't like anything medical. So my blood pressure just automatically goes up, my anxiety goes up. I mean, nobody likes going to doctors and dentists and that, but somebody that suffers with white coat syndrome, anxiety can be like, you know, off the scale, and mine is. I get very stressed. Get myself into a bit of a state when I go to hospital and dentists and things like that. So yeah, so that's all. Can you imagine what I'm going to be like when I actually have to go for my operation? My God. So yeah, so it's an up to 18-week wait, which doesn't help me plan things, because obviously if I get called all of a sudden to go in, I've then got to arrange for family and whatever within a few hours, you know, to come and stay over and whatever to help with the recovery and stuff like that. And also, if you're new to my channel, I suffer a lot of chronic pain. I'm currently on, just in case anybody doesn't believe me, I'm just make sure it's not got my name on it. I'm on Oromorph, which is more liquid morphine for pain, not necessarily to do with why I'm having a hysterectomy. So I suffer a lot of like severe pain, and yeah, and I've just moved into this house a few weeks ago, and I need to carry on with decorating. Not major decorating, it's just to make it all clean and fresh, because it's an old house and it's never been taken care of. Anyway, trouble is with that, if I try and help other family members and friends, whatever, come in and help decorate, and I get really sore, I end up in bed for days. So then if I get the call to say, you need to come in the next day, and I'm in a lot of pain, I can't go and have my operation. So it's catch-22, like, do I sit and twiddle my thumbs for nearly 18 weeks, not do any decorating, and then maybe get the call and go in which case I still can't do any decorating for at least 3-4 months after that. because of recovery, because friends of mine have taken 4 months or more to recover. Or I just get on with it. Personally, I think I'm going to get on with it. I'll try and limit what I'm doing. I'm already sore anyway. I do actually need to go back to the doctors because my side, my ribs and my back have been quite bad for the past week now, and I'm not doing anything, and nothing's triggered it off. So I might need another little X-ray on my back. Yeah, so it's like catch-22. What do I do? But I think I'm going to get family and that to come round and help me do the basic decorating that I need. Yeah, so if anybody wants to watch DIY, as I said, it's not perfect, it's not a beautiful home, there's no, you know, thousands of pounds getting spent on luxury DIY. This is just cheap, cheap and cheerful, make do kind of thing. So if you're not subscribed to my channel and you're interested in that, please subscribe. And yeah, and if you are subscribed, then thanks for watching this video. But as I said, this is now going to be, this was meant to be part of this clip, and the one before was meant to be part of the hysterectomy journey, but there's no journey at the minute. It's stopped, it's paused for now. So I'll just make this a little clip, and yeah, when the hysterectomy comes up, then I'll obviously do more videos on how I get on with that. And as I said, it'll be my own personal journey. Everybody that has the operation reacts different to it. Everybody's in for different reasons. So my journey with it is, if somebody's watching to find out how they're going to be, it's not necessarily how you're going to be. It's just my journey with it. And if you have something similar, like I'm going in for it for endometriosis, adenomyosis and fibroids. And that's why I'm getting the hysterectomy. And yeah, it's been many years fighting for it. So that's why I'm having it. And as I said, I suffer with other illnesses. So my recovery and the way I deal with it, or the way I'm going to be handling it, or whatever, is going to be different to yourself watching if you have other issues. Just to put that out there. 2 minutes, guys. I need to have a drink. I've got a tripod sitting right there, and I should really be using that instead of trying to hold the phone up, because it makes me really sore holding the phone up. But yeah, anyway, sorry if I keep going. I realise I do that a lot in the videos, but yeah. Anyway, I've done it again. I hate it when people do that in their videos too, and I'm like, oh, stop it, and I'm doing it. So I do apologise. So that is going to be the last of this clip for the hysterectomy journey at the moment. Just the pre-op assessment. As I said, if you've not had a pre-op assessment before, it's just basically going in, chatting about the operation, you discuss your medication, take your weight, your height, your blood pressure, blood test, that's to check your iron level, your hemoglobin, your blood group, obviously, because if you were to need a blood transfusion due to a hemorrhage with the operation, then they need to know the blood group, because you just can't have any random blood. You have to be given your blood type. And there was one other thing, but I can't remember what that blood test was for. But again, it's all just to make sure that you're all safe and well, and things like that for the operation, good to go. So, oh, and you get an ECG. I don't know if I mentioned that. You get a quick ECG. It's literally like 60 seconds, you're wired up. Painless, absolutely painless. Sticky pads on you with electrodes, hooked up to a machine. Chase your heart for like 60 seconds, and that's you done. So yeah, so my blood pressure was a little bit high today, but I have hypertension anyway, on medication for that. And as I said, because I get anxious going to hospital, my blood pressure was high, but she said it wasn't high enough, that they're concerned about it. And if they were concerned about it, they know from my notes that that's what happens when I go to the hospital, and it's fine when I'm at home. So that's what happens in a pre-op. So that's all I've got to say now, guys. So I shall update you whenever, literally whenever, the hysterectomy appointment comes through. Whenever that shall be, but at least I'm on the list now. And knowing my luck, I probably will get one of the phone calls one late afternoon to say, can you come in at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're first on the list to get done, because we've had a cancellation. And that's kind of good in a way, because you're not worrying about, you know, an operation for like days or weeks on end, but at the same time you're like shit yourself. Because also because if you take medication, you're not allowed to take certain medications. That gets discussed in your pre-op as well, the morning of your operation. I'm allowed to take, because I take quite a few medications, the only one I'm not allowed to take on the morning of my operation is my blood pressure one, low starting, that I'm on. I've been told to take that, because I take it, you're meant to take it in the morning, low starting. I don't. I take mine in the afternoon because it makes me nauseous, so I take it kind of just before my dinner. So I've been told to hold off taking it then and take it later on in the evening. Yeah, so that I'm not taking it like the next day, like in the morning, if you know what I mean. All my other medications I'm allowed to take on the morning, because you're meant to fast, no water, no nothing. But my other medications I'm allowed to take with just a mouthful of water. Not for each tablet, but like literally the volume of water. So sips and swallow with all the medications I need to take. So that's going to be quite hard, because I drink a lot of water. I'm drinking at least 2 to 3 litres a day, not including cups of tea. So I do drink a lot of water. So that's going to be awkward. Yeah, so that's the only other thing. Yeah, for the morning of the operation. So, and I'm apparently getting done via like robotic assistance. It's getting done with the robot. So apparently that's meant to be better, and people get, I was going to say released, it's not a jail, get allowed home from their operations quicker. I'm predicting I'm going to be in for a couple of days, because usually when I've had operations before, like my gallbladder and things like that, I have been kept in just for a couple of days, just because of my blood pressure. Then I have like slight infections and things like that, so, and sickness. But apparently some people, if they're in first thing in the morning, get let home that day. And I'm like, after a hysterectomy, that's horrendous. To me, that's horrendous. If they tried doing that with me, I'd be like, no, you're keeping me in overnight. That's, you know, you've just cut an organ out of my body. No. But I'm predicting I'm probably going to be in for a couple of days. But you don't know. I could be absolutely horrendous when I come out of it. I could be grand. You know what I mean? Obviously, going to be in pain. It's a major operation, but, you know. Warrior. Anyway, I shall love you and leave you all, because I've waffled on for almost 13 minutes now. And, yeah. I shall keep you all updated, and there'll obviously be other videos in between now and the hysterectomy with the decorating and just my daily waffle crap that I might start putting on. But yeah, that's just the update, nothing else more to say. I shall love yous and leave yous, and take care, and ciao for now. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not.